Welcome to the Masters 8 podcast, everybody. Today we are reviewing episode 85. Am I right?
Yes.
This episode was where Ash faces B, the first half of the battle. This episode was hyped up pretty much behind the entire community. A lot of people were looking forward to it. So I'm gonna let Maddsion take it because I know she's probably just waiting to talk about how much Lucario smiles in this episode.
Not just that, but true.
All right,
Okay.
you can get started.
All right. This episode was a great start to the Ash versus B battle. I really do like how the beginning is like pretty much a chill moment for like showing that this is gonna be a big deal between Ash versus B. And I really do like the more detail of B's soft side. I
Mm-hmm.
also I also liked how Karina is being involved in the episode too. And at first, I thought she was gonna viciously attack B because of
Yeah.
her defeat mentioned from episode 34.
Mm-hmm.
But then they caught a but then they but then it caught me off guard of how Karina and B are like besties to each other. Like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, it literally caught me off guard. But to be honest, it was pretty cute seeing the two together. To be honest, and and I just love the moment of Ash finally showing off his Journeys team all together and just hanging out with Karina's. I mean Karina and B's Pokemon, and boy, just seeing them showing their personalities is just great. I mean, all of them
Mm-hmm.
are just actually shown are just actually just being themselves. So yeah, the beginning part was great. So the battle itself, or should I say the warm up slash build up of it, was really nicely done. I mean, we got an interesting match against Pikachu and Graplock at first, until Ash returns Pikachu to bring out Lucario, and I thought that we're gonna get like a matchup like revenge moment between Lucario and Graplock, but that's not to be the case because of the switching, which is I thought was pretty clever. And how Lucario has been taking all this damage from Halucha and especially Machamp. Like, oh my gosh. It's like he's like, oh my gosh, he's just taking the damage in, but it's still kept on going. Like, oh my gosh, that is. I almost panicked like a second during the bullet punching from Machamp.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my and pretty much my favorite moment of the episode is where Ash like wants to help Lucario out of the situation he is in by trying to mega evolve him. And
Mm-hmm.
but Lucario refuses to mega evolve by speaking up to Ash. And to be honest, that is probably my favorite moment because it showcases that even Lucario can like tell to Ash that he isn't ready to mega evolve and can can handle this without it. And just the way how the two like communicate in the middle of this battle was just done really nicely. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the way how Ash just like he knows his mistake of like being overly stressed despite the moments of Lucario being in a bind. I just really like the moment of how Lucario was kind of telling him to not be too overly stressed out and just have your focus and then use the power up when it's really needed. And Leon showing up at the very end to correct the announcer was kind of a chuckle for me, because the way he's like correcting him was kind of funny. I mean, all right. This episode was very nicely done, and it was a good first startup to the to the battle, and I just can't wait to see how it ends next episode. I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
That's a pretty high ranking.
Yeah. I enjoy a lot of moments from the episode.
So I guess it's time for me to give my thoughts on the episode. I thought the episode was it was okay. It was neat. Kind of my same opinions on the last episode. I enjoyed it, but there wasn't any standout moments. Like, nothing made me like I wasn't hating anything, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I was like, it looks nice.
Okay.
Like people who know me know that I'm not the biggest fan of Ash's Lucario. I think it's just okay.
Like, I already know that.
Like, majority of people already know that I think it's okay, and I think, yeah, he's alright. But that's pretty much it. He's just alright.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all I had to say on this episode. I would probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Because this episode is more for Lucario fans and like super Lucario fanboys. Cough, 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 Maddsion, cough, cough, cough. Like, Lucario didn't Mega Evolve yet, but in the next episode, that is what people are going to be looking for. So, those who are excited for Mega Evolution, you got the next episode to look forward to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It is cool that this battle is a two-parter, though. I did like the scenes with Karina of her, like, not being, like, we all thought, oh, yeah, she's gonna beat her up. But no, they're friends. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really to talk about. It's just this episode is a 6.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it and thought the animation was good. But every episode in Pokemon Journeys looks good, so that really isn't a good thing. But 6.5. But so Dino's finally here, so Dino can give his thoughts.
Okay, so I actually enjoyed the episode, as at least the first half. I enjoyed it a lot.
Never.
What?
No, you never enjoy episodes, so I'm saying the first time in forever.
Oh yeah, you should have done it for like 200 subscribers, or was it 300? No, 200, and you're at
The reason why I
800.
didn't do it is because Disney copyright, but keep on saying your thoughts.
Yeah, we're still waiting. Anyways, well, the first half was really sweet, like with the interactions between the Pokemon. I think that's something Journey desperately needed. Like, just more time with Ash's Pokemon, and we got it, and I'm very happy with it. Then in the second part, we got like the start of the battle, and I must say, like, so I will not get mad at this because it's not the main part of the battle, but like rather next episode. But if we just like talk about the battle itself, the battle was really not good. Like, it was not animated well. Like, the only thing that stood out to me is where what's its name, Grapplock use its tentacles to like do close combat through the electro web. That was pretty creative, but overall it kind of just lack any energy. It just feel like, yeah, Halucha Halucha moves its wings, and Lucario does stuff with his fists, but you don't feel like the action. But like I said, it's just the first part, so next part will probably be better. And yeah, I give this episode 8 out of 10, and I look forward to next episode being Pokemon Attack on Titan edition.
I made that joke first, but whatever. What's your what's your rating on the episode?
8
I think
out of 10.
he said an 8 out of 10.
So we got
Yeah.
an 8, 9.5, and a 6.5. So I think we can honestly give this episode a 7.5.
We can give it 8.
It's
Spot on.
it's
Yes,
kind of
you
around that.
Well
But
then.
yeah, no, I'm glad we all enjoyed the episode, and I guess we don't really need to talk about the preview because I think we all know what we're expecting from the second part.
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we did get some news of what's the fucking shit called the winter special that's supposed to come out in December. So, apparently that shit's supposed to be an hour long and feature Dialga, Palkia, and hopefully the return of Dawn and Cynthia, which I don't want, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's just you.
Can't wait for the winter special coming out this December.
And I'll tell you why it's just me, because I don't need Dawn and Cynthia to return. They already returned, and I'm fine with that. My main issue with this is that it's gonna suck. I'm gonna say it now. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, and I'm not gonna like it. I already know I'm not gonna like it.
I already know that you're not gonna like it.
Because the way I see people describing is yeah, Lucario is gonna get Mega Evolution so he could beat up Dialga and Palkia. I'm like, no. Legendaries, Ash Pokemon defeating legendaries, fine. Regice I can deal with. Darkrai, sure. Latios, okay. Fucking the gods of time and space, no. Then you're pulling some Dragon Ball Z bullshit. Lucario may look like Goku, but that doesn't mean he is Goku. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit hatching 2 episodes ago.
He may look like it, but just I'm not gonna say he is Goku.
Nah, just to piss Samurai off, he is Goku.
That doesn't piss me. That doesn't piss me off. The thing that pisses me off more is that Lucario is boring. It's boring.
Yeah, so he's Goku.
You have the no. We're not getting into that argument because you haven't even watched Dragon Ball Z.
And I might not want to hear why you call him boring. So let's not continue.
I don't call Hinata and Kageyama from Haikyuu. Yes, I know their names. Boring because I haven't watched Haikyuu. No, it's because I haven't watched the flipping show, so I don't have an opinion on them.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm just saying that to piss you off.
Yeah, but because Lucario has nothing after it evolves. There's nothing for it to do after Mega Evolution. They're gonna just give it all to Dragonite again. And I love Dragonite, don't get me wrong. It's just the one problem with Dragonite is all its wins kind of feel like bullshit. Here's how Dragonite battles work. I'm starting to notice that whenever Dragonite battles, it's a formula. Dragonite's winning. Oh no, Dragonite starts losing. It starts to get mad. Dragonite powers up and uses Dragon Dance, and eventually either pulls a new move out of its ass or uses the same move but really, really strong.
Yeah, that's my only.
Doesn't matter what Pokemon, what trainer, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do kind of agree because we haven't seen Dragonite lose at any battle, so that's kind of like my issue with Dragonite. But everything else, he's fine.
I mean, I think he has a nice personality. I find him fun. It's just
True.
Yeah, he kind of is. Ash's Journey's team as a whole, I just don't like.
That's fine.
Like I've said this multiple times. I don't like Ash's journey teams. It feels like an article team, and that what I mean by that is that every time Ash catches a Pokemon, you can expect like a hundred articles to be posted of Ash catches this a long time Pokemon that fans have been wanting him to catch for years. Two Gen 1 Pokemon that are incredibly popular, a flipping Lucario, Surfetch and Droikovich because of Gen 8. That's pretty much it. That's his team. Gen 1 Pandering, Gen 4 Popularmon, that's in Smash Bros, and 2 Gen 8 Pokemon because we need to market that region, except we don't do it in this show because we spend most of our time in Kanto.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's my thoughts. Dino, do you have any thoughts on the winter special?
Well, based on that, we don't have any information, like except that Dialga and Pog are like showing up. And to be honest, I really don't care about some legendary showing up. Like, why should I care? Most of the legendary wouldn't recognize any of our old characters, and yeah, like I think it will be fine, but I have no idea, so I don't want to give too much thought on this.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's this week was pretty dry in terms of news. We didn't get a lot of things revealed or a lot of things announced, except Dino might be excited for this. We got Pikmin 4. So Dino, when are you gonna do the Pikmin playthrough through your channel?
Hmm.
Wait, since when?
Pikmin 4 for phones. Pikmin is Pikmin. It's Pikmin for phones. It's Pikmin Go.
Pikmin Bloom, what's that?
It's a mobile game.
With Niantic.
Yeah, so it's Pikmin Go. So when are you gonna do
Wait a
Pikmin?
minute. What is this? What is this? Wait, I waited how many years it is for Pikmin Go?
Yep, pretty much.
Go.
So Dina, you gonna play that game on your channel?
Yeah, for sure. I'm now Dino Pikmin. Who is Dino Anipoke?
Hey, yeah, I love that name way more than Dino Anipoke. I don't know what an Anipoke even is.
Actually, I'm Dino Haikyuu.
No, that's a dumb name. That's a dumb name. The fuck is even a high Q? What's a high Q?
It's a base show, and Samurai hasn't watched it.
I'm not
Oh,
watching high Q. Okay, it's boring. It looks boring. I watched the first 4 episodes. It was mad boring. I understand why people like it, but that doesn't mean I gotta like it.
Okay.
that's fine.
No, because every time I don't watch a show, it's a big deal. But Dino hasn't watched the majority of shows that these shows are inspired by, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, everything is inspired by Hunter x Hunter, and I have watched
That's
Hunter x Hunter,
false
so that's
because Hunter x
basically
Hunter was
covers.
inspired by Dragon Ball. So how does that work?
How is Hunter x Hunter inspired by?
Really?
I only know that Naruto is inspired by Hunter x Hunter.
That's honestly up for debate a lot of the time. A
Hasn't
lot of
the
people say that Naruto ripped off Hunter x Hunter, and some people say that no, it was just coincidence. I think it's just coincidence
How's a
because
coincidence?
like there's 2 arcs that like focus like there's 2 arcs that are incredibly similar and 2 characters that are incredibly similar. Except when you read Naruto, Sasuke and Kurapika are vastly different characters. They're so different with the paths they go down because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. And the Chunin exams, which is the second arc in Naruto, and the Hunter exams, while they both have exams in their name, they're still very vastly different. It's just little similarities. It's like when people compare Fairy Tail to One Piece and saying that Fairy Tail whipped off One Piece because of this and this design, even though if they read the manga, they realize, oh shit, These guys are completely different characters and have completely different hairstyles and designs, and it's just the anime adaptation.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Fair.
Yeah, it happens a lot of the time with media. Like, believe it or not, people don't exactly look at media and like, this could just be a coincidence due to there being like over 1 billion people on this planet and thinking the same thing. That there's no such thing as coincidences in stories.
I just googled Hunter x Hunter and Naruto, and there's like a question called "Is Hunter x Hunter a ripoff of Naruto?" And then someone answered,
See,
"Yes, the author of Hunter x Hunter, Togashi, copied Naruto. He hacked into a certain network and figured out how to create a time machine."
What?
it's a joke. He's joking.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like,
considering the fact that
like it's
Hunter was released before Naruto, so it's impossible that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, something's always inspired by something. Like, believe it or not, and people will like probably hate me in the comments for this. My Hero Academia was probably inspired by Naruto, which was inspired by Dragon Ball, which was inspired by Journey to the West. So something always takes from something. It's not that nothing's original, it's just that something's always gonna be based off something.
So your conclusion is that My Hero Academia is based on Journey to the West.
Not really, no. I'm saying My Hero Academia takes inspiration from Naruto. That doesn't mean it is inspired by Journey to the West.
Yeah. I'm just
For
joking.
example, look at For example. Let me give you an example. What do they do in Naruto? They go to school and work for a business that has supernatural powers, such as being a ninja, something that you wouldn't see in everyday life. Now, just look at My Hero. They go to school, except the school's more developed, and they have a job of becoming heroes. And the main character wants to be either the strongest in their profession, the strongest ninja, the strongest hero. I'm seeing a bit of correlation. And then if you just look to Dragon Ball, hey, these two characters have a rivalry. So what if we made the rivalry more developed and gave the main character a much more clearer goal? You see where I'm getting at here?
Mm.
I see.
Like something will always take inspiration from something. Like Pokemon's even like Pokemon has definitely taken inspiration from Naruto for XYZ. And no one's gonna tell me that when Infernape used Blaze, they weren't saying, we know this is just Super Saiyan, right? Yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah.
They know, we all knew. Ash Greninja, they made so many Naruto references. They call it shadow clones, and they used it on Ash Greninja. Why would you can't tell me they weren't thinking, yeah, we're referencing Naruto. We're referencing Naruto.
Small things um
Yeah.
might not be that noticeable to some people.
Yeah. Yeah, because like a lot of times when people are comparing these shows and say, this show ripped off this show. No, it didn't. You guys are just cutting up a lot of things without context and deciding based on a first glance that it ripped off this. That's like saying because Ichigo has a big sword and Cloud has a big sword and they both have spiky hair, Ichigo ripped off Cloud. See what I mean? They got
Yeah.
similarities, but that doesn't mean they're the same. Like, I love Ichigo, but I also like Cloud, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how fiction works.
Yeah, that's just how things. So
I
you
mean,
see,
it's
Dino, the life lesson here is you suck. All right,
Thank
so
you. Lesson learned.
does any all right, so does anyone have any other topics they need to announce?
Well, we kind of got a plot summary for that Glaceon episode.
Oh, that shit.
oh boy.
I will be honest with you guys. Like I don't like to judge an episode before before one watch it, but I really don't have a good feeling about this. I think it will be.
Because
I
it's
don't
an
think it will be a good episode.
because it's an Eevee episode. We all know what the Eevee episode is gonna be like.
Yeah, showing off evolution. Eevee aspires to be to evolve, and then Eevee uses copycat, and Eevee doesn't evolve, and repeat.
I'll even tell you how it's gonna go. It's gonna go like this: they're watching TV or they're doing something like they're doing something in the daytime. Oh, hey, look, there's an evolution. Eevee, I'm excited. I want to go meet that evolution. You want to go meet that evolution, Eevee? Yeah. They go shenanigans ensue. Eevee, do you want to evolve? Fuck no. Then, rinse and repeat.
And Eevee is gonna use Blizzard in the episode. Mark my words.
They might.
Can I
She might.
can I say what I want to say about episode 87?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, knock your stuff out.
All right. I'm whenever I see a synopsis of a new episode, I'm honestly I always have this feeling of being like optimistic of an episode, even when an episode doesn't look that good. I mean, well, I still have this thing where mindset where I just see what it's like, watch it, and then judge my own opinion on it, which is what I should usually do, which is because I just don't like to jump to conclusions of an opinion on an episode to not even show what it's like. So I usually wait until the episode comes out before I view my opinion. And this one is not a surprise for me to wait until it comes out because, well, it's not just because my biasness is not taken over me because Glaceon is my favorite evolution, but I'm kind of curious of what the episode is gonna show. So I usually keep an optimistic approach before the episode comes out, and then when I watch the episode, I then form my own opinion if I like it or not. So I'm just keeping myself optimistic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, it's not the first time that an episode surprises us despite the lame synopsis.
No, every time I hear the synopsis, I pretty much expect what the episode's gonna be, and I usually don't get surprised. I don't think there was an ever episode to do that to me, because again, everybody knows me. Every time Samurai talks on the podcast, Samurai's gonna hate this episode. Wow, Samurai hates this episode. What a fucking surprise! Wow, does Samurai like anything anymore?
I think last time an episode actually surprised me is the Farfetch capture episode.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
surprised me
I
a bit
was
too.
I was surprised by that too.
But yeah, I 100% understand what people are saying. But yeah,
Oh no,
I
the last
am the
time was
negative
when
one of this podcast. I'm the negative one of this podcast. I'm not even gonna joke.
and I was mistaken. That actually last time I was surprised is in the Vogner episode when Cynthia appeared.
That was not surprising. That was some bullshit. Cause that basically told me, oh well, fuck, they're gonna ruin Cynthia's character too. Everybody being so like, yo, Fernie versus Garchomp, I want that battle so bad. You ain't getting that battle, boy. You getting Garchomp versus Dragonite. Dragonite gonna use some Dragon Dance. That's gonna slap Garchomp once. Ash beats Cynthia. There you go. There's your battle. The battle you waited 15
Oh
years for. I
wow.
just summarized in 2 minutes. It's that easy. It's that easy.
Well, but I do think that I If Ash gets into a masterclass, I think Ash will use some old Pokemon. It's just not logical for me if Ash like competes in a worldwide, like in a worldwide tournament in a series about about traveling the world and fighting opponents from all generations and all regions, and just only use his Journey's team.
See, that would make sense. Except you got to remember, you got to go with this with the Journey's logic. The only Pokemon I can see them bringing back are two. They can either bring back Infernape or Charizard. And Charizard is because it's Gen 1. He's always going to be marketable. And Infernape because it's Gen 4 right now. You might say, but they might bring back Quilava because of Legends Arceus. We don't know if the starters have new forms or not. So if the starters have new forms, guess what? Oshawott, Rowlet, and Quilava are fucked. And I know they're fucked because I'm expecting Ash, Samurott, Typhlosion, and Decidueye to get new forms, regardless of any leaks that came out or not, because we haven't seen their evolutions yet in the game. Yeah, but this is a Samurott guy telling you that they're probably gonna get new forms, and I'm fine with Samurott getting a new form. Yeah, Samurai is actually fine with something. The only thing I really care about is just don't put Samurott on two legs. It really dismisses the whole point of why they designed it the way they did. That's pretty much my only issue with it.
That's fine.
Because Samurott, because when Samurott was being designed, they were having trouble because all we're making is otters on two legs. Like imagine Duat, but bigger. That's all they were making. So they were like,
Oh boy.
yeah, these aren't good at all because it's just Duat but bigger. Why don't we try something original and let's not put every single starter on two fucking legs? I'm looking at you, Incineroar.
That would be honestly, it would have been cool from the anime perspective if Incineroar had 4 legs, so Ash Torracat could have like kept the 4-foot fighting style.
Yeah, because I've noticed starters usually start out okay, so on 4 legs. Okay, it's still on 4 legs. Okay, how did this become this? How did it get on 2 legs now? That's some bullshit. Every single fire starter has to be on 2 legs for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I don't expect Ash's old Pokemon to return in Journeys. I'm not gonna expect that, and I'm not gonna expect them to be brought back well. I stopped being optimistic about Journeys a long time ago.
Yeah, Samurai wasn't optimistic about Journeys when Sun and Moon was still airing.
No, I was optimistic about Journeys in the beginning. I think I stopped being optimistic about Journeys around the time I think it was after the Darkest Day arc. I think the Mewtwo episode is what started my downhill spiral of Journeys.
Oh yeah, the Mewtwo episode. Don't remind me.
Yeah, it was probably that episode because that episode was a sack of shit. The Mewtwo and Suicune episode was probably those two. I flip it. I flipping hate the Suicune episode. It physically pisses me off. And not like it's not because I dislike go catching a legendary. I hate the way how they made Suicune look. Suicune, you are a legendary fucking Pokemon. You're telling me you can't break out of a fucking net? What the fuck is this bullshit? If I'm looking at Entei from the third movie, he was being Charizard's ass. If we're looking at Raikou from the special, he was being Typhlosion's ass. You cannot survive a fucking net? What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Not to mention, you get caught in a Pokeball. Shit, why did that shit not work in the fucking games? You always fucking run away from me in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Get your ass back here. Every time you encounter Suicune, Entei, or Raikou, if you just throw the Pokeball first turn, it fails, which it probably is gonna do because you ain't fucking go. It's gonna fucking run away. So you gotta go halfway across the fucking region just to get a second chance.
Well, to be honest, I don't even know why Go had to catch Suicune. Like, for those who forgot, Suicune was captured and then Suicune ran away, and we have never seen Suicune since then.
We haven't. And it's because, whoa, yeah, because they're related to Go. That's some bullshit. Do you know how many legendary Pokemons Ash has related to, whether or not they be canon or not? The Victini movie, the Genesect movie, which is arguably one of the best movies the Pokemon anime has ever had, but we ain't having that conversation now. Flipping Diancie, fucking Tapu Koko. You're telling me Ash couldn't have caught Tapu Koko? You see the level of bullshit Pokemon Journeys like support? It fundamentally breaks its own world building. Talk about let's have Go catch a legendary with the gets caught by a fucking net, and then we're gonna have another episode where Go almost catches a fucking Zapdos, even though he has a fucking Raboot. So is Go good at battling or not? Fuck, I fucking hate this show sometimes.
Yeah, the inconsistency with Ghost battling style is really baffling. Like,
Like
yeah.
sometimes he's dog shit, but other times, yeah, he can beat a Flygon, flipping everything on the fucking map. Other times, I can't beat a fucking Magikarp to save my life. So I don't know what Ash is even more inconsistent with his level of intelligence in this series. So is this a smart, intelligent Ash, or is this like a fun-loving? We don't know what his character is in this series because of how much it flip flops. Sun and Moon Ash, she was just chilling. XY Ash, she was all about battling. BW Ash, she was kind of a mix of chilling and battling. DP Ash, she was just there. AG Ash, the worst one, was cocky. OS Ash was also cocky, but he was kind of naive, so it kind of made sense. Journeys, fuck.
Honestly, I feel like the only explanation how Journey is as it is right now is that Journey doesn't have like supervisor or administrator. They're just like bunch of writers, and then someone says, "You write this episode, and then you will write the episode after it," and nobody has an idea how the whole series will go. They just episode after episode, and something comes together.
Yeah, pretty much. And it doesn't help that the PWC was the worst fucking thing ever conceived. I fucking remember when I came out, like, no, this is a shit idea. Everyone was like, no, you're just being a hater. No, it's gonna be great. No, it's gonna be great. This is all we ever wanted. Two 2 months later, wow, the PWC is a sack of shit. Yeah, I'm starting to agree. I'm the first one to come up with this opinion. No, you fucking weird. I said this shit months ago, and everybody called me a fucking hater and told me to stop watching the show. Well, good fucking. No, I remember when Dino even said, yeah, I'm starting to dislike the PWC. No shit, because the rankings make no sense. The classes make no sense. People can drop to a class at the drop of a fucking hat, and Ash's battling is inconsistent. What the? How did he lose 3 battles in a row with Riolu? What the? You're telling me that much of a slum because of one fucking loss? B didn't even trash talk you. She just said, "Nah, your Riolu's weak." You have other Pokemon that have defeated many other powerful trainers, but no, let's fucking use the baby Pokemon who literally hatched 5 episodes ago.
I have no words to say from that rant. I kept a slight silent shocked look on my face while listening to this.
Yeah, we've been needing another Samurai Rant session. Samurai Rants the podcast, since this is more Samurai Rants the podcast, if anything.
True.
Like, I didn't rant last podcast because I didn't have the energy. This podcast is just, I can just pick apart every part I don't like about Journeys and spend an hour talking about why I don't like it.
Mm.
See, Go, you're safe for now. Everybody calls you a good character, but I'm just waiting because I know that you are a very character. You are not a good character. You are an character, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because
That's fine.
Goals,
I feel like
focus
Ghost is a good idea, but a bad in practice. Like good in theory, but they did not execute it well.
Go's focus episodes are always Go was a kid who was alone, and he was alone, and his only friend was Koharu, and he was alone. That's it. That's just it. Every single fucking episode is just Go was alone. Okay, I get it. Do something else.
Well, I feel like they don't have to like necessarily do something else. Like they can still keep the idea of how Go doesn't have friends, didn't
Okay, but
have
make him
friends.
have a different focus for his
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah. I think they can like technically do this every episode, but they have to like come up with another plot for the same idea.
The Absol episode, I will summarize the Absol episode in a nutshell. The people hate Absol. Absol's alone. Go was alone. Go relates to Absol. Go catches Absol. We never see Absol again, regardless of it being hyped up. That is
Oh
just it.
yeah, the episode capture. Don't bring it up. The stupidest capture I've ever seen.
And
The
then
episode,
Project Mew.
the
Project Mew.
episode
This.
wasn't, the episode wasn't that memorable, but it was fine, I guess.
Yeah, but like Project Mew. Project Mew. Oh, I have some shit to say about this. This fucking shit is stupid. Someone had to fucking say that shit. The only redeeming part about this is Gary, and I don't even like Gary that much. I'm not Sam. I'm not a Gary fanboy. I'm the Tobias fanboy. Which, thank God, I don't need Tobias to return in Journeys. He's too fucking good for this season, anyways. If I know if he was just one character of the day who had a Darkrai Latios, at least he was fucking scaled right. Do you expect Ash's Hoenn team to take out a full team of legendaries? No, we just had the best battle in the anime. Y'all want a full 6-on-6 battle with fucking legendaries. Y'all are fucking on some high shit. Why would they put another battle that would over emasculate the previous battle that was just made to be like the ending point of the series? Ash versus Tobias was a 2v6 because they didn't want to overshadow Ash versus Paul. It's almost like they made this mistake in a couple of other series. Koth, X, Y, and Z. We had a great battle between Ash versus Sawyer. All right, cool. Mega Charizard X versus Ash Greninja now, please. Don't you think that's gonna overshadow Ash's main rival of the season? Nah, it'll be fine. Which battle does everybody remember more? Mega Charizard X versus Ash Greninja, where Ash Greninja loses. No shit. Huh. Damn. I think that's probably gonna be my last rant of the day because I don't have anything else to talk about. Thank God.
Yeah, let's talk about Sonic and Fire Emblem. That will come summer down.
There's no Sonic and Fire Emblem news to talk about. You guys make the joke, but I only talk about them when they get news. If anything, Fire Emblem. I'll say one more thing, and this is probably gonna lead into another rant. Legend of
Oh
Zelda fans
gosh.
are spoiled as shit. I'm sorry. I be seeing so many posts of Legend of Zelda fans are hella sad right now. What do y'all have to be sad about? Y'all getting a sequel to your game. Y'all have a remake on the damn Switch. Y'all have almost all your games on the damn Switch now, with Ocarina of Time getting ported over with the NSO and then 64 bullshits. What are y'all complaining about? Our representation in Smash. Who else needs to be in Smash that could represent the Legend of Zelda franchise? We got Link, who has a costume representing both his retro and his new aesthetic. We have Zelda from Link to the Past, so you get the NES reference. We have Toon Link. We have Kid Link, which represents the N64, and we have Ganon from the N64. Who else could you possibly need? Midna and Impa, characters that are so minor that they only appear in like 5 games all together. No, but Fire Emblem gets representation that's unneeded. Yeah, I agree. I think there's a tad too many Fire Emblem characters in Smash, but I don't think they're gonna add any fucking more because the whole series is represented. Marth represents the DS, NES, and SNES. Ike represents the GameCube and Wii. Roy does the GBA. Lucina, Marth, Robin, and Crom and Corin all represent the 3DS, and Byleth represents the Switch. There's no one else to put in. They can't put in anyone else unless they have a new game, which they didn't fucking get for their 30th anniversary. All we fucking got was a translation of an NES game for $60 just so we can get a book, an art book, and only for it to be limited to March 30th. At least Mario fans had a year. We only had like 5 months. But no, Legend of Zelda fans are the ones that get done dirty. We fucking done dirty. What the shit? Like all the Fire Emblem fans have had right now is fucking mobile game, Fire Emblem Heroes, and that's all we fucking get. That is all we can get right now. Fire Emblem isn't a franchise that gets as much as you think. I used to call Pokemon fans spoiled. Pokemon fans are just ungrateful and don't know what they want. Legend of Zelda fans are just straight up spoiled. And this is what happens when your series gets multiple installments over years, instead of your series being nearly fucking bankrupt and almost having to hit the can. All right, I think that's hopefully this is the last fucking rant. I think that's it. I think
Are
that's
you
it.
calm now?
I think. As long as Dino doesn't say anything to spark the rant, I should be good.
Okay.
I'm not in the
Uh,
mood to say something.
There's nothing Dino could say about Sonic could really piss me off because there's nothing really to say. Like, oh no, Sonic is not getting games. It's not. I can play fan games. I don't really care. I there's nothing else really to talk about. Like, sure, I could talk about how Pokemon fans are ungrateful about us getting the platinum clothes and Pokemon BDSP, and how some people say, "Oh yeah, you guys wanted platinum content. Here you go." And I could say, I could make a rant, but I don't have to, which is what I'm not gonna do.
And
And,
we
and
all know how the Pokemon fans like act, so we already know that.
Yeah, I think that's all the things I have. But Guardians of the Galaxy got released today. Not today, this week, but it's the Guardians of the Galaxy game made by Square Enix, the only game they showed off during their E3 presentation. That's the only game they decided to show off. There's nothing else for me to say, honestly. I think that's everything I got. So, Dino, do you got any news to share with us?
not necessary news, but since it's right now Halloween when we're recording, happy Halloween.
Oh yeah, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, tomorrow's November. Yeah, I fucking love November.
I like
No,
November
I
too.
I just like November. I just like the month. I think it's neat.
Mm.
Otherwise, I think that is everything. I am positive that is everything.
I think so too.
Dino, check on Twitter one last time to make sure we just don't miss a reveal of some shit. Because I remember that one time something got revealed the last minute, and then we were kind of fucked.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was, but something got revealed
Yeah, there
last
was
minute.
something, but I forgot what it was.
Oh, for all
Um,
you Bleach fans out there, this just got revealed yesterday. The Bleach manga is now fully colored, so enjoy that. So, Dino, when are you gonna read Bleach?
when you're watching Haikyuu.
Dino, I'm not watching Haikyuu. Get that out of your mind,
Damn,
cause it ain't happening. You can
damn, I'm
literally,
not
I will
watching
watch.
Bleach.
I will watch almost any other anime other than Haikyuu. Haikyuu is boring shit.
Okay,
I
thank
don't
you.
think I even have a least favorite anime. I don't have one. I just don't have one. Unless we're talking about Pokemon Journeys, and Pokemon Journeys is my least favorite anime. All right, everybody. That's been the Masters A podcast. We reviewed the episode. We had 3 samurai rants. Yeah, 3. You get 3 samurai rants for the price of 1, and this is all Dino's fault. All right, so Maddsion, thank you for coming on as our guest, because she, she's not a special guest anymore. She's a guest, but she ain't special. That's what Dino says. She's a guest, but she ain't special.
What? I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. Bye, everybody.
Dino
Bye.
out.